Ismail.
Bonjour.
Hello, Ismail.
Bonjour, Robert.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm psyched about today.
Yes, today we are talking about very cool tech gadgets, and these tech gadgets are about to hit the market. We start with some 18-karat rose gold rings and sapphire body, and this is going to hit the market in November. They are not just any ordinary rings. They are rings that send heartbeats of partners to each other while they beat, I would say. So when you wear them, it sends the heartbeats via your smartphone. They are called the HB rings, and they have almost the same features as the Apple Watch, and they need to be connected to a smartphone, which means you need internet connection. And then also it has a 14-hour active battery life, and they can be used to send heartbeats via the internet. Their cases also serve as wireless chargers.
C'est aussi cher qu'une...
We can't really stop this progress.
It's expensive because they cost between $2,000 and $3,000, and your wedding should better be worth it for you to have those rings.
C'est moins joli.
Cheaters beware, I think.
Well, also, let's move away from the rings and go to the automotive industry, where in the near future there will be a revolution where Audi has put together a new technological feat, and this is a prototype of a shock absorber called E-Rot. What this does is an electric motor serves as the shock absorber, and it takes the shocks, converts them into electricity, and puts or transfers them back into the car to serve as alternative fuel. And I'm sure this will be perfect for Africa, because Africans would like extra fuel rather than the petrol. That's quite expensive.
But Ismail, how many people can afford an Audi in Africa?
Well, it's a prototype. It's going to come out in some years to come. And when it does, I'm sure so many people will be interested, and they might buy it. I'm sure. Yes, and moving away from that, there's gardening. And with gardening, tech has also been added to it. And with that, there's a tool called Grobo. And this device has been built for you to grow your plants successfully remotely. And this is how it works. There's an app that connects to the Grobo device, and all you need to do is to plant your seed, and the app takes care of everything else. And it controls the temperature of the plant, also waters it adequately, and then it beautifies your room with its colored LED lighting. That also tells you the stage of growth of your plant.
Well, it's rather a good thing for beginners like me who don't even know how to take care of plants.
It's going to help a lot of people, because you're going to use your phone to just operate it remotely.
I am thinking about... I don't know when I'm going to retire, but when I do, I'm thinking about farming. I hope it will still be relevant.
Well, these are just for plants and not for farming. So maybe later on someone is going to build something else. Yeah. But you also get to meet an online community who talk about gardening. And this is the fun part. This tool or this device called Grobo was built to grow marijuana.
Hey. All right. Well, that's a sensitive subject, but the United States said there is no reason why marijuana should not be considered a medicinal plant. It's still one of those. The DEA said that it's still one of the restricted plants, and I don't know if it applies in Africa, because
well, in Africa we've not yet gotten countries legalizing marijuana, but I'm sure very soon that could happen, because the demand is really high, and people are going for it.
Well, it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy how the drug trafficking in Africa is, especially when it comes to marijuana.
Yes, it's crazy. But let's move to security, and there's a key for all of us. This security, you know, the Note 7, that's the Samsung Note 7, is coming out, and they've added some security to it. Before, we are used to the passcode, the pattern, or the fingerprint identification system. Now we have the eye recognition system. What this does is you can unlock your phone using your iris, and this makes it difficult for other people who would like to get into your phone, unless maybe, like in the movies, they steal your eyes and then use it to unlock your phone.
Well, technology is getting crazier, but I don't trust some of these features they are now introducing. First, it was first it was passwords, and definitely people were going to use some of the words they frequently use. That's how they come. I'm always a skeptic when it comes to technology.
But with your eye, everybody has a special eye.
Oui.
And
yes,
nobody can
exactly.
have yours.
But
C'est une
look
identité
at
particulière.
what is the best way to amass people's identity apart from their fingerprints and their eye stuff. So
well, let's see. Technology is going to change. But before I move, a little advice before. And security cameras are beginning to be hacked, and people hack into them and then take your feed live. And this happened to a woman in the United States whose child was being watched on a website live by hundreds of people, and the neighbors saw it and then informed her about it. Well, this can also happen to you, and also your laptop camera. Yeah. Some of them just are being taken over just because you click on a bad link or you open a bad file on the internet. So you just have to be careful. Don't click on anything that you see. Make sure it's very adequate or very, let's say, trustworthy before you click on it. So just stay secured, and this is high-tech.
Merci beaucoup, Ismaël.
Thank you very much, Ismaël.
On how to get rid of. That is why on my mail I've done filters. So if you write me a mail and you don't include my name, Robert, that mail goes to spam directly, because I know it wasn't meant for me.
Je vais l'intégrer.
You might lose.
That's a good idea.
So beware, be careful.
Merci beaucoup, Ismaël.
Thank you very much, Ismaël.